There's only one key reason why some people are able to consistently achieve a 5 to 10x rise while spending thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars a day in ad spend, and that's because they understand the art of creating killer Facebook ads. Over the past several years, I've tested thousands of different formats, ad copies, and creatives, and through all that testing, I've identified one super secret Facebook ad format that literally gets results every single time I run it. Now, what's even better is if you want to do this yourself, you literally need no experience whatsoever, because I boiled this down into a simple 4-step process. So in this video, I'm going to be peeling the curtains back and revealing my exact 4-step process that allows me to create killer Facebook ads designed for the new algorithm, including everything from the video ad, the script, and most importantly, how to do this without even recording your own face. And trust me, if you can sit still and actually pay attention for just a small amount of time, I promise you that this ad will get you some of the best results you've ever had and will allow you to scale as quickly as possible. Let's not waste any more time. Let's jump right into my computer screen. So the first thing I want to talk about is the new algorithm and what Meta is prioritizing on their platform. And obviously, Meta's algorithms are ruthlessly prioritizing content that maximizes user engagement. So things like likes, comments, shares, as well as if it's a video, the actual video view watch time. All of these factors play an important role in how well your ads perform. Not only that, but how cheap you can get your ads to actually run. So with the understanding that Meta prioritizes consumer engagement more than anything else, let's jump back into my screen and show you how to create an ad that will absolutely crush it for the new algorithm. All right, so in this ad example, I'm going to assume I have some sort of B2B service, and the person that I want to work with is actually going to be a chiropractor. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up TikTok.com, and then I'm going to come up here and I'm going to just search for chiropractor. The goal here is to try to find a viral video that already has millions, if not hundreds of thousands of views. And one of the easier ways to do this is by having some sort of sort tool. So here I have sort for TikTok videos, and I'm going to sort by views. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start to look for certain videos that I think, number one, have already gone viral, because I know that if it's already gone viral organically, I can take this video, put ad dollars behind it, and obviously it's going to do well because it's already been validated organically on TikTok. All right, so after doing a little bit of scrolling, it looks like this one might actually perform really well. Obviously, we know why. So I'm actually going to take this video here. I'm going to grab this link, and then I'm going to search TikTok downloader, paste the link in here, and then download the video. So again, to summarize step number one, we're going to head over to platforms like TikTok or Instagram Reels. We're going to try to find organic videos that have already done really well. We're then going to leverage that organic video as background B-roll. And the way we do that is by downloading it using a tool like this. And to further explain why I'm doing this specifically is because we already know that this is working organically, right? And I just mentioned earlier that the new algorithm for Meta prioritizes consumer engagement. So they want your ads to actually draw people in and keep them watching and actually engage with the ad. And now that we have the actual ad downloaded, the second thing we're going to do is we're going to head over to 11labs.io, and we're going to create an offer using audio. Now, what this audio is going to allow us to do is going to allow us to take an already proven viral video, which is not legal advice, by the way. We take that video and then we can put an offer on top of it using audio, and you don't even need to use your own voice. You can literally use AI tools. All you have to do is just type in the script and hit generate speech. Now, I'm not going to walk you through my script here, so you can feel free to pause it and actually read it. And if you find any inspiration, feel free to. Again, we've run similar style scripts, and we know that this particular format works really well. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to generate speech here. So we've completed step one. We found our viral video. We then completed step two by creating an offer using 11 Labs to synthesize an audio format. We are then going to get CapCut. I think it's just one of the easiest and simplest tools to use. You can also use any other video editing softwares. I don't know how to do any sort of video editing, so I think this is just stupid easy. So step number one, we're going to take this video here. We're going to import it. We're going to get rid of the audio completely by just dragging that little bar down. We're then going to take the audio that we just generated with 11 Labs. We're going to synthesize it, put it inside of the CapCut timeline, and then we're going to come up here and we're going to play with the speed. Now, the reason I'm playing with the speed is I'm trying to match the timeline of the original base video with the audio. So as you see, we got fairly close. I think we're like a second apart. So I'm perfectly fine with that. And then I'm going to come up here and I'm going to hit export. So now that we have original TikTok video edited with a brand new audio, we're going to go to submagic.co, which allows you to add captions on top of the video automatically. I do have a promo code called Matei 10, which is going to give you, I think, 10% discount on your plan. So once we've logged in and uploaded our video to Submagic, it then gives us all these different style of templated captions we can just import right away. I personally like the Ali one. I think it's just one of the cleanest. Boom. I think that's clean, it's sharp, the text is exactly where it should be, right next to that ass. I would personally go ahead and make this just a bit bigger, and then I would position it up a bit more. When it comes to text positioning, the eye naturally gravitates to the middle of the screen, so keeping your text to where the eye naturally gravitates, because if you put it all the way down here at the bottom, it would, like, to read it, you'd have to look here, then you'd have to look back up as well to consume the content. So that's why typically having captions like somewhere right around that middle area is a perfect positioning, because it allows you to read the captions while also seeing what's going on in the video at the same time. And again, we already know this video specifically went viral on TikTok. It got a bunch of views organically. So what we're doing is we're leveraging already proven concepts. We're taking that video, we're then slapping an offer on top of it. We're adding captions, and then we're going to go ahead and hit export. So now that we have that exported, we're going to come into Canva and we're going to create a brand new canvas size at 4x5, very specific that it's 4x5 here. And the reason we're going to leverage 4x5 is because 4x5 fits both into the Instagram feed, it fits into the Facebook feed. It also works nicely with Instagram stories, Facebook stories, Instagram reels, and Facebook reels. So it gives you an all-in-one format that allows you to, again, place the ad in the most consumed platform. So once we have that, we're going to go ahead, we're going to drag our video in here. We're going to expand this out. And yes, we are going to auto crop some of it, which is perfectly fine. We're then going to add a simple little block on top, make it thin. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to make that black. We're going to grab some text. And again, I'm simply just going to make a very quick TLDR format of what our offer is. Maybe it's 10 to 30 patients a month. And then I'm going to export it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a viral ready ad ready to publish on Facebook. We've created it literally in less than 10 minutes with no editing experience whatsoever. I did not record myself on video at all once. I didn't even record my own audio. So without further ado, let's see how this ad looks.
Are you a chiropractor with multiple locations looking to sell long-term patients without having to waste money on an agency? If so, we work on a pay-per-results model, meaning you only pay us after we take a deposit and schedule a patient in at your location. The only question becomes, are you actually serious about growing? Or do you want to sit back and watch your competitors take your customers again? Now, if more patients on a pay-per-results model sounds at all interesting, hit the button down below to see if your market is still available.
And voila, that is the ad. Now, I do want to quickly look at this script. Actually, I was realizing there are a few key points I want to mention here. Number one, when you're trying to actually call out your audience, be very specific. That's why I wrote with multiple locations, because if we were to run a B2B offer for chiropractors, we wouldn't be looking for the brokies. We'd be looking for people that are multi-location chiropractors. So that's very specific, right? We're calling out a very core audience, chiropractors with multiple locations. And then another thing I want to mention is you have to make sure your offer is aligned with your actual audience. Like, so many times I see people and all these young kids are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sell, you know, a 10K piff, and they're gonna, you know, get my leads for 2 months, and like, you know, if they don't get any leads, like, I'll work for free until they do. It's like, bro, your offer sucks. No one's gonna want that offer. You have to make sure that your offer actually resonates with your ideal client. So that's why if I was to do this, you know, it'd be a pay-per-results model where you pay us after we take a deposit and schedule the patient in your location. And this would be a very key thing, because we've done a lot of work with people in the chiropractic space, and these are the best agencies, people that actually take a deposit and then schedule them in, not just schedule them in, because the show up rates are going to be absolute dog shit if you just schedule them without taking any money. And then again, it's a pay per results model. That you can blend pay per results, meaning like you're going to guarantee they'll get at least, you know, 20 patients a month. You're going to take prepayment for those 20, and then if you don't deliver the 20, you can give them a percentage back. So let's say you only got them 10 out of 20, you'd give them a 50% refund. because you only met 50% of your quota. But that's a great way to do it, is you can say it's pay per results, actually make it pay per results, but just collect the prepayment up front. And then if you actually suck, then guess what? They shouldn't be paying you regardless. You give them a refund, just call it clean. You're going to get the experience necessary if you are more of a rookie. But those are two quick things I wanted to mention. Number one, make sure you're very specific with your call out. And number two, make sure your offer is actually incentivized and aligned with the end user, because so many people have been burned by shitty marketing agencies or have had purchased shitty offers where they've just been burned and they wasted money without actually getting results. So again, make sure that your offer is in full alignment with the end user. That's it. You've now watched how to create a viral video ad for the new algorithm on Meta. But honestly, I'd be lying if I said that's absolutely everything you need to know when it comes to running Facebook ads profitably. There's actually a ton more that I obviously can't reveal in one small little video based on one specific subject. So feel free to click right here to see my full Meta Ads course on YouTube completely for free, where we get behind the scenes and show you my past winning ads, my strategy, my campaign structure, my audience testing, how I do retargeting, my landing pages, my automations, literally everything that we're constantly using to generate results using Meta Ads. So that way you can actually take what I just showed you, run it, and have the rest of the strategy completely done for you. So again, click right here to watch that video, and I'll see you on the inside.